Well, I joined the Army because when I got out of high school, I knew that I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't want to go to college and waste the time and money there to try to figure that out, knowing that my grandparents didn't have money to send me to college, especially to be there not knowing what I wanted to do. It ended up being a very good experience because I learned a lot of self-discipline and then learned what I actually wanted to do when I got out of college. So I knew when I got out of the Army what I needed to go for in college.
Why did I join the Marines? I've always liked the military. When I was growing up, everything I did, I always looked up to people in the military, and I like to collect history stuff, especially like World War II, and I figured that if I was going to wear some of the stuff around, I might as well join. And I don't know, some of my biggest heroes in life were military people.
All right. Something I learned from the military, I definitely learned mission first. That you got to focus on what's got to be done and ignore all the distractions and everything else and focus on the important stuff getting done first. And not only was that an important lesson for my time serving in the Army, but it also was an important lesson that I've been able to apply to almost every aspect of my life as well. And it's helped me stay track because I just don't have the mind for, small details and distractions. I'm able to focus on the one big thing and get it done when it needs to get done.
To my fellow veterans, my brothers and sisters, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being the reason that my family and I live in the greatest nation on earth. Thank you for making the decision to defend my right to my open opinion, my freedom of speech, my right to practice the religion that I choose to practice, and my right to love whoever it is I choose to love. Thank you for making the choice to sacrifice your time with your family to ensure the safety of my family. For those who served before me, thank you for setting the standard and showing us the path of righteousness. For those that I served with, I thank you for creating a friendship and a brotherhood that I will carry with me for eternity. And for those who have made the choice to serve after, thank you for making that choice and taking on the many sacrifices that come along with it. And for you all, I wish nothing but fair winds and following seas. I pray that God continues to bless you and your family, and that God continues to bless this great nation, the United States of America.
Okay, I wanted to say thank you to all the veterans for all the sacrifices that you make for all of us to have such a comfortable life here. I've traveled a lot overseas, and if you come back to America, you can tell that we're really blessed and spoiled here to have such luxury accommodations. Like, our houses are nice, we have cars, we have a free public school. And I have some friends that are in the military and have had to go overseas for several months and miss their family, and the kids are left back and the wife's left behind and has to pick up all the pieces. And so it's a big commitment and a big sacrifice. And I just wanted to say thank you.
I'd like to say thank you because men and women like you, I get to do what I want to do every morning and every day.
I would like to let all veterans and their families know how much I appreciate all that you have done for our country and everybody who lives in the United States. While you've been off protecting our country, your families and yourself have had to sacrifice not being home with your family and friends. You've missed out on holidays, maybe milestone events like your kids' graduations, weddings, the birth of your child or maybe grandchildren. And those are just things that we are all able to take for granted because we have those freedoms and we don't have to worry about not having the right to be there for those occasions. And it is kind of taken for granted. And so I want you to know that we truly appreciate all that you have done for us, and you are truly the role models for our kids, and it comes from my heart when I say thank you very much and happy Veterans Day.
I'd like to say thank you to all the veterans, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do the stuff I can do today.
I'd like to say thanks to the veterans for sacrificing their time and themselves to defend and protect our country.
I would just like to say thank you to all of our veterans who have been in the Army or gone to war or anything like that. So thank you so much for supporting our country.
I'd like to say thank you to our veterans for fighting for our country and giving us our freedom.
I want to say thank you to veterans for sacrificing the time from their family, friends, just to give us freedom. Without them, I want to be able to do what we all do, I guess.
Our veterans allow me to safely come to school.
When I think of a veteran, I think of someone who's very brave and courageous.
Veterans are great leaders to the youth of America.
I think our veterans are brave, selfless, and honorable.
When I think of veterans, I feel gratitude for the sacrifices they've made for our freedom.
Our veterans have courage, integrity, and valor.
When I think of veterans, I think of bravery and courage.
When I think of veterans, I think of soldiers and all those people fighting for our freedom.
I think of a day of remembrance for those who have served our country.
When I think of veterans, I think of what a true hero looks like. I think of a patriot. I think of someone who is willing to put their life on the line for my freedom. And they're very selfless, and they deserve all of the respect in the world. And I just think it's amazing, all the sacrifice they put for us. And I think of honor and the country I love.